The other thing I want to touch on today has to do with Biden and all of this hoopla around who his running mate is going to be. I don't think he's announced one yet. I wasn't looking so much at the news today because I was caught up in some other things. But it does seem that the forerunner is Susan Rice. All right. And already she is receiving very, very heavy criticism, especially from an individual who is a former Green Beret when it came to her alleged responsibility for some foreign policy. And if you want to read about that, I suggest that you check out a headline over on Fox News. The headline is Waltz, ex-Green Beret, warns against Susan Rice as VP pick. I was on front lines of her poor judgment. So that's something that's going on. But apparently there are some black male leaders who are warning Biden that he'll lose the election if he doesn't name a black female running mate. Let's find out who these black male leaders are. I wonder if Shaun King is one. Those of you who follow me, I made you laugh. I know I did. Hopefully he's not. By the way, I don't know how many people have noticed, but the just ever so ridiculous. It's like week by week, this woman becomes more and more psychotic. At the very end, I think it's going to be like this grand finale to where she just like is podcasting from like the Grand Canyon. She just like leaps in because she knows that, hey, what's the point? But I'm talking once more about the defunct union president in the adult industry, Alana Evans. She had the nerve to tweet something positive about Shaun King in regards to our community. So is Alana Evans suddenly going to claim to be black too? Like Shaun King claimed, but then it turned out that he wasn't, but somehow black people still like to pretend he's black anyway. I don't know. I don't know. Isn't it just crazy how many people suddenly have become black since Black Lives Matter has happened? People who you never knew were black are suddenly black. It's everywhere. I'm waiting for some Asian people to start claiming to be black because it's going to happen. But before all of this is over, the United States of America is going to be like 90% black, even though only maybe 5% will actually appear to be African American. Because that's the thing. Everyone wants to matter. So, you know, everyone's turning black. I'm going to do the opposite. Okay, let's read this article. Black male leaders warn Biden will lose election if he doesn't name black female running mate. Okay. Who are these leaders? A group of over 100 black male leaders is declaring that presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden has to name a black woman as his running mate. But who are these 100 black male leaders? I didn't even know there were 100. Like, what kind of leaders are these? Are they all political leaders? Are we talking about scholastic leaders? Boy Scout troop leaders? What kind of leaders? In a letter made public on Monday, the signatories warned the former vice president that failing to select a black woman in 2020 means you will lose the election. That's what it means. I mean, he's going to lose anyway. He just is. I would be shocked if he didn't. I mean, first off, we're not even sure if he's going to be the VP pick. Because he is old. Is he even going to make it? People don't realize how old some of these people are that are in politics, okay? Any second now, of natural causes, quite a few politicians that we hear about on a day-to-day basis could just drop dead. It's already happened with a few of them over the past couple of years. Pelosi, it could be tomorrow. Biden could be next week. Hate to say it, but even Trump, as healthy as he believes he is, you know, might not make it. Might not make it. These people, these are people in their 70s, 80s, 90s. Some of them are lying about their age. They might even be in their hundreds for all we know. Come on. So, you know, so I guess maybe what Biden is going to do to save face, this is how I'm reading this article because I read everything between the lines. Maybe he's not going to name an African-American VP to run with. And that way, when he loses, he can blame it all on the black vote. Because, you know, that's how it is with the Democrats. They always want to blame everything on the blacks. Hell, everybody does. He'll be like, those damn Black Lives Matter ruined my chance to be president, even though I already was vice president for 8 years under Obama. But, you know, I'm a hypocrite. Obama's life doesn't matter to me, even though he's black. All right, let's finish reading this. And pointing to the intense scrutiny some of the running mate contenders have endured in recent weeks, the group wrote that it, quote, disgusts us that black women are not just being vetted in this VP process, but unfairly criticized and scrutinized. Oh, come on. Again, who are these 100 black leaders? Because last time I checked, every single freaking day since his election, Trump has endured more criticism and scrutiny than I think any other president ever has. And in some of the harshest ways. So what? It's okay for Trump to be bullied and scrutinized and criticized, but black women can't because of what? BLM? I thought we were going for equality here. But see, that's the thing. We're not, are we? Not really. Not really. It's basically saying, okay, black women can't take being bullied, which is a bunch of BS, because I don't think anyone gets bullied more than we do. Please. This is why, you know what? I'll tell you what Trump should do for the next election. Just to shut these people up, forget about Pence, and make your next VP, give her a call, Trump, Omarosa. That's a black woman. Make up with Omarosa, Trump. Do it. Do it. I don't even think Pence will be upset about it. Not at all. Not at all. He got his 4 years. You know, he's got his radio show and everything that he can go back to. And it'll be more popular than ever before. And then he could probably run for president at some point in the future if he makes it. But yeah, Trump should name a black VP running mate for this time around. I don't know. Would that even be allowed if he's going up for re-election? Do you have to stick with who you had before, or can you have somebody new? You would think I would know that, considering that my show is called Political News Time and all. But no, I don't. But I'll find out for tomorrow. So yeah, let's see. So it says the letter's co-signers, which include actors, musicians, entertainers, radio hosts, filmmakers, academics, politicians, lawyers, athletes, pastors, business leaders, restaurateurs, and activists, emphasized that they stand in solidarity with more than 700 black women who last week signed a letter demanding that Biden choose a black running mate. At the top of the list is rapper, record executive, and entrepreneur Sean Diddy Combs. P. Diddy? Really? All right, that's it. I gotta bring up that P. Diddy song I was listening to the other day. Where is that song? Sean Combs. Really? Okay. Here we go. So it's P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. He's the one behind this. I wasn't consulted in that list of 700 black women. Why didn't you reach out to me? Why? Because I went over to the Republican Party? Is that what it is? Diddy? Over there on that Democratic plantation? And in this video, you're practicing colorism with this light-skinned girl. What? You couldn't find a chocolate one? Huh? Yeah, so Sean Combs, he's at the top. Why? Why? Because he's trying to outdo Kanye? Is that what it is? Are you thinking about running for president too? Trying to outdo Kanye? Diddy? Whatever. All right, so he's warning Biden. I feel like he's threatening Biden. What is this? Is this actually a sect of the Black Panthers rising back up? Who are these people? Right below Combs on the list is popular nationally syndicated morning radio talk show host Leonard McKelvey, who's better known as Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God? Really? You're the one demanding this? Here's the real question. Which one of y'all's bitches are you trying to get to be the VP running mate? Because I know it's one of y'all's. Who? Who is it? Charlamagne the God. Imagine the ego you gotta have to call yourself a god. Biden sparked controversy in May in an interview with Charlamagne the God when the former vice president suggested that voters unsure about whether to support him or President Trump ain't black. That's what I'm saying. Everyone else is trying to become black. I'm going opposite, specifically because of Biden. Because of that jerk. He's a racist. Hours later, Biden expressed regret for the comments, saying, I shouldn't have been so cavalier. No, you shouldn't apologize. That was probably one of the only times publicly you were being honest, Biden. Because you're a politician unlike any other, but you were being honest. You didn't think anyone was listening because you were on a show with blacks. You were like, oh, I don't think mainstream media is going to be listening to this. Let me just relax. Let me just slouch and relax and really be frank. When the cameras and the recording equipment wasn't going, were you throwing the N-word too? Were you dropping N-bombs trying to be down Biden? Because, you know, I guess Obama's okay with it. Because he's black, but you know what? Obama, he's not African-American. He's not an American descendant of slaves. Not at all. All right. Let me go ahead and end today's show. That's about it for today. But I hope you all had a little bit of fun with me here on Political News Time. I got to get a little energy out. Make sure you join me tomorrow, same time, same place. And remember, you can always find archives of this podcast over on politicalnewstime.com. Follow me on Twitter if you want, at Alex Mayers Live.